So yeah, we actually had a time skip of sorts through another Tokyo Ghoul. It's like a small little teeny weeny kind of year time skip. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it if they actually start doing this a little bit more and go like, because there's still a lot like how Amagi kind of deals with the time skip. It's just like, oh, we just skip a couple of months here and there every now and then. It's like, oh, occasional, just 1 year. It's like I kind of like as they did like go like that, and like Sasuke, like everyone else, just like grew up a little bit older. You started noticing difference after a while, but no, a year kind of time skip that happened ever since the whole, I believe it's spring now since the whole case has ended, and you get to see that the whole fucking thing is like everyone's getting promoted. Like everyone's getting like they're flying them colors like that. You get to see that Sasuke, he is now a first class investigator. But you see like Shirazu and Saiko are rank 2, or like Uri and Mutsuki are rank 1. Fucking Juzo, he is a special class. I'm like, he's got, I mean, he isn't the same as fucking Arima, because Arima's in his own different league, but he's kind of holding that title as well next to Arima. And if I believe now, like, because I believe as well, like, Akira, like, her class now is associate special class. Like now I think there's about like 10 special classes altogether, like not including like the deceased ones as well. Like like there's I think Kuriwa as well, like the gorilla looking motherfucker. He was special class, and that's the thing. He's special class even though he's missing an arm. It's like Jesus fucking Christ. Like this shows, yeah, people give a fuck about ranks, and I'm like, oh my god, fucking Uri, man. Oh, where the fuck did I get this class? Like he's such a whiny piece of shit. Even though Korea is like fucking son. He was just like, yeah, you know, I don't give a fuck like that. It's just like, you were just such a butthurt, soul-y motherfucker, man. And like, Uri, when like he had his fucking arm touch, you like pat on him, he was literally going, good job, you know, you're fucking making us proud here as an investigator. Uri's like, get the fuck off me, motherfucker. I'm gonna break that hand. I'm gonna ruin your other good hand, motherfucker. It's like, he's such a soapy piece of shit. Like, it's like, I'm not gonna lie though, fucking like Akira and like Sasuke's little hug that they had, I was like, ah, why is this so adorable to me? It's like, ah, and like, yo, you two are just so fucking adorable. Like, I love that. There seems to be a little bit of tension between these two. As you say, she like fucking Sasuke still got like the fucking rights and ownership's pretty much of the me. It's like she's been telling information saying like, you know, pretty much our Yuri just keeps moving their bases every now and then. Again, some intel. So she doesn't seem to like, oh, I'm keeping my fucking cards. I'm ride or die with Aogiri. But it's like, I think it's because she knows it's Kaneki. She was like the only one that can tell. But he's telling the fucking entire CCG right now. So it's just like, he's telling all the expectors. So, I don't know. Maybe you want to expect him to keep it to your fucking cards, sold to your chest. But it's like, regardless of what, he isn't doing too good either. Like, he's fucking losing it, guys. He is losing it. Fucking, like, holding in, like, the fucking, you see, like, Kaneki's like, basically, you're gonna just keep remembering, and I'm gonna, like, I like how Kaneki, in a way, sounds sad, but at the same time, it's like, you're just gonna keep remembering stuff, and in the end, I'm gonna be taking over, whether you like it or not. Like, and he was just describing it as, like, I'm pretty much, right now, a parasite. Like, I'm, like, one of those, like, weird-ass fucking, like, fungal things that you get in the jungle and shit, where they're like you get them off like flies or some shit, and they like just go in front of their fucking brains and they turn like the actual insects into like fucking zombies and shit. Like it's like one of those things that grows out of them, and that's pretty much what Kaneki's saying. But yeah, I'm pretty much controlling the body, and that's kind of what it's like now. And it's like either way, I'm gonna be taking back control of that fucking body soon enough, and it's like. Just give me back Kaneki. Like, just give me back Kaneki so much. I really want him so badly. I mean, it was nice to see that everyone's getting some, just, you know, they're getting their promotions and shit. You get to see, you know, like, fucking Shirazi's going to sort out his Queen K as well. That's going to be, like, not much could honestly be said, throughout that, apart from, like, the most interesting thing for me was when we found out a lot about Kane's, like, backstory, and we got to see fucking Tsukiyama, like, the big dick G that he is, like, showing that, you know, because, like, Kane's, like, family got entirely, like, just, like, killed, like, by, like, inspectors, and, like, Tsukiyama was, like, the big kind of, he was acting like the big brother, even though he was, like, a servant to the Tsukiyama family. He's like, you know, he kind of, like, taught him how to be there. It was like, he showed him, like, a real rose garden, and he's just like, you know, just don't cry alone, you know, live beautifully with your head held up high, just like that rose on your chest, and just to see what he's become, I'm not gonna lie, I got really fucking depressed. Like, when he's just there in the bottom there, wrapped up, just saying it's painful, I'm hungry, isn't there something to eat? Anything is fine. And then just those last like things like how pitiful. How pitiful. I'm like fucking Tsukiyama, man, like nothing was satisfying but that Kaneki meat, man. It's just like it upsets me because the fact that Tsukiyama is my favorite character in like all the Ghoul, next to obviously Kaneki, obviously, but it's like just to see him like what he's been reduced to ever since the ending. I'm like that's just too much, man, to deal with. That's just too much to bear. But other than that, yeah, it was good. It was a good setup, I guess, chapter. Like saying like, oh, we're getting now like everyone's kind of like getting their own little development there at that thing. It's just, but seriously though, like fuck, like the whole thing with like Uri just being such a little butthurt little bitch about things like, oh, like I fucking did that. And it's like, and he was complaining, oh, the Ghoul didn't have a weapon. It's like, who gives a fuck? You got promoted. You're like rank 1. I think you're a rank behind fucking Sasuke. Calm your fucking tits, bro. They're fucking giving away fucking like fucking promotions like the fucking nothing. Like, how many motherfuckers got promoted in this chapter? Like about like 10 of the motherfuckers, and like there are 10 special class investigators. Akira is an associate special class. Sasuke is first rank. Like most of you guys are first and second rank. Calm your tits. Calm your. I love that how Shirazu and just like they just don't give a fuck. They're just like, yeah, cool promotion, yeah, whatever. But other than that, it was a good chapter. We'll say, kind of wanted to sing a little bit of Amagi, I'm not gonna lie. But regardless, yeah, I enjoyed the chapter. It was kind of awesome. But let me know in the comment section down below. But that's all from me. So I will see you guys next time.